Some of you know I roast my own coffee right here on the homestead, and I use solar power to do it. I start just with the green beans. They get shipped in from other countries. This particular one is a Mexican bean. Weigh out about a pound of it, and I roast it in this small tabletop roaster. It's really just a glorified toaster oven with a rotisserie basket in it and a few programming options. Just put the beans in and see if I can get it to fit there. And then I have a little chaff collection tray. This collects all the chaff that falls off the beans and tries to keep it from all sitting in one pile and catching on fire. I like to roast in manual mode. There's all kinds of temperature sensors and everything, but I like to go by my own senses. I look at the beans and I smell what the smoke is like. Starts off looking about like that. After a few minutes, they kind of turn green in color. Then it kind of turns into a nice light tan color. Then it starts getting a nice brown color and you start seeing some smoke. If you listen closely, you'll hear cracking almost like popcorn, and they call that first crack. I'm going to take this to about a medium roast and drop it now, and it'll start cooling. I like to cool it rapidly by using this thing, which is actually made for computers, but blowing it also helps get rid of the remaining chaff that's in there. It's fine to have, but it just affects the visual appearance of it. I don't like it. It doesn't affect the flavor, but I just don't like it. That's about all there is to it. I let it cool and then I put it in a container or a bag and give it away or grind it up and use it myself. The coffee I sell on narrowwayhomestead.com doesn't actually come from this because I don't have the appropriate food grade commercial kitchen to make it for sale, but I work real closely with the single owner coffee roaster and have my own blends and all that stuff there, so do feel free to check it out if you'd like good quality coffee. I do taste it pretty regularly and he makes really good coffee, and I really love roasting coffee. I can sell my own coffee locally in West Virginia under the cottage laws. I just have to keep my quantities low because it's not always bright enough to have enough power to roast. But the most important part of coffee is making sure that your beans are as fresh as possible.